Well, thank you very much, Yasmina, for that introduction, and good morning, ladies and the few gentlemen, I think, who are here. It's very nice to be here this morning, and I want to talk about unlocking the potential of female entrepreneurs, which is something I suspect that many of the audience already absolutely know about. But I think the point is that we need more female entrepreneurs and more potential unlocked to benefit our country. The British Library is a hugely inspiring place, and thank you to them for hosting this morning's or today's conference. And it's very apt that we are here marking the achievements of so many fantastic women. And I'd like to start by saying some thank yous. First of all, can I thank Enterprising Women for organising today's event and, of course, for their ongoing work to support business women. And thank you again to the British Library for hosting today's conference and providing, as we saw, such an invaluable source of information for female entrepreneurs, well, all entrepreneurs, and I hope that you will take up Isabel's challenge to make best use of their resources. Small businesses are the lifeblood of our nation, and increasingly it's women who are in charge of these growing and thriving businesses. In the last month, I have, as a constituency member of Parliament, been asked for support and advice by 4 women setting up 4 completely different businesses in Loughborough. Because there are more businesses led by women than ever before. In fact, women currently lead approximately 1 million small businesses, injecting billions of pounds into our economy. In fact, it was over £80 billion in 2013. And that's because the UK is a really great place to start a business. And this government is backing business every step of the way, making it easier for budding entrepreneurs to start, to succeed, and to prosper. And I'm delighted to say that as part of this, we as a government have put specific measures in place to support women to set up and grow their own businesses. Because the Women's Business Council has identified that if women were setting up and running new businesses at the same rate as men, there could be 1 million more female entrepreneurs. That's 1 million more women shaping and owning their own careers, supporting themselves and their families, 1 million more talented people contributing a huge amount to our society and our economy. When I go to events such as this and meet the women at the heart of these projects, it's impossible not to be inspired by their vision, their drive, and their determination to succeed. Women like Jackie Miller, the main board director of Miller International Limited, who I met last week in the North East, and who is now branching out to create her own brand and inspire other women to do the same. Jackie was particularly interesting because if you have a chance, Google Miller International Limited, and you will see just the fact that it is absolutely not a business in which you would have expected a woman to take it on and to thrive, but she has done fantastically. Or any of the other incredibly impressive and energetic women I've met over recent months, women who are managing to juggle hectic family lives, caring responsibilities, or academic study with running their own businesses. Inspirations to their family, their friends, their employees, particularly younger women, for whom role models are terrifically important, and to all of us here today. But research does show that a number of women feel like there are still a lot of hurdles between them and success. Only 31% of women, that's less than a third, feel like they have the skills to start a business compared to nearly half of men. Women are just as successful as men in raising finance for their business, and they're just as likely to have the same aspirations for the future of their company. But these same women, interestingly, seek significantly lower amounts of finance to back their projects. Without the right funding, it will be hard for anyone to realise their potential of their ideas. And finally, women are more likely to say that fear of failure is a barrier to enterprise than men. So I'm very proud to be able to say that this government has taken some really positive steps to help support women who'd like to start their own business, but perhaps feel that they do lack the skills, the confidence, or the financial backing that they need to succeed. And these steps really are bearing fruit, as we can see from all of you here today. We have provided a £1 million Challenge Women in Broadband Fund to help women move their businesses online. Please do take some time during lunch to go and see some of the successful businesses that have benefited from this funding in the room next door. Following the success of the government-backed Get Mentoring project, we have worked with the SFEDI, who are here today, to run a series of national Meet a Mentor roadshows specifically for women across the country. matching up experienced businesswomen with those new to enterprise, sharing experience, building confidence and providing inspiration. Those events have been incredibly successful and I'm pleased that they will be continuing till the end of March. So do sign up if you've got valuable experience to share or you'd like support from a mentor. We've also invested in the Women's Startup Project to provide opportunities for young women studying in creative industries and leisure and tourism sectors to develop their own businesses. Young Enterprise are also here today with Mint Marketing, just one of the businesses set up as a result of their programme. To help women across the country support themselves and their communities, the government has provided £1.6 million to support rural women's businesses through improved access to transport, virtual assistance for those in remote areas, networking opportunities and skills training. And finally, women are, of course, benefiting from the full range of business support available for government, including the start-up loans and the new enterprise allowance. The Startup Loans Company has made over 25,000 loans worth over £130 million in total, with over a third of these loans going to women. And Lord Young, as the founder of Startup Loans, will be speaking shortly, and I'm sure that he'll have some great advice to share. At its heart, what we're talking about this morning is about dispelling the myth that a successful entrepreneur looks a certain way, acts a certain way, and does business in a certain way. So my hope is that together, the projects we're funding will give women confidence in their own abilities, that the advice, guidance and support we're offering will mean that fear of failure no longer becomes a barrier to success. I'm proud of everything the government has done to help women and unlock their potential and to help them succeed as the entrepreneurs of tomorrow. I think that we have a duty to empower, support and celebrate all those women who take a chance and decide to branch out on their own, and to give them the advice, training and funding they need to help their businesses grow and thrive. Working together with groups like Enterprising Women and coming together in debate and discussion today gives me the confidence that we can achieve this, and achieve this we must. Because this isn't just for women. The million women-led businesses existing today are fundamental to the success of our long-term economic plan. It's only by working together we can ensure that a woman with the next big idea will find the support that she needs to realise her dreams and secure the future of her business. And we should have confidence that the next generation of business owners, boys and girls at schools around the country, will be inspired by today's female leaders, see entrepreneurship in their own futures, and continue to make our country the economic powerhouse of the modern world. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day.